guys, it's Ruchi and Avi and welcome to the first episode of Breakfast Lunch Dinner. For this episode, we are in the beautiful town of San Cristobal de las Casas in the state of Chiapas in Mexico.
In this episode, we are going to do something interesting. We are going to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we are going to try to have it vegan, at best vegetarian. Are you excited?
A little bit. Okay, let's go. The town of San Cristobal de las Casas has a very unique vibe. It's located in the mountains, so like the weather is always perfect. And it has a vegan and a hippie community. There's a lot of vegan vegetarian restaurants, a lot of yoga classes. So it's not hard to find vegetarian food. So let's start with breakfast. For breakfast, we are going to be eating this very iconic Mexican dish. And we are at this place called La Casa del Pan, which means the house of the bread. And it's totally my kind of house. Let's check it out.
One morning we woke up really early, about 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and we decided to take a walk around the neighborhood in San Cristobal. And we noticed the locals eating tamale and jugos de naranja or orange juice. So we decided for our San Cristobal episode of Breakfast Lunch Dinner, we should eat tamale. In the streets, the tamales are usually made of pork and chicken, but this is a vegetarian restaurant, so we got tamale con verdura. So I'm going to unwrap it. Usually the tamales are wrapped with corn husk or banana leaf. This one is the corn husk, and it's cooked in the corn husk. Inside you have the tamale, which is basically maize flour and with stuffing in it. This one is the stuffing of verduras or vegetables, and it comes with a side of beans and pico de gallo. This is my favorite, which is basically a tomato, onion, orange, chilies all mixed together. It's so tasty. And then a couple of sauces. I'm hoping it's not that spicy. This reminds me of a dish back home from South India. It looks like nuch nunde, which my mom used to do. Okay, let's take a bite. Oh wow.
Really?
It actually looks like upma, like made into a ball. It's very nice. Right, let's put some salsas on it. Let's put this beans and some pico de gallo. It's so good. If you like corn, you will like this dish. And of course the stuffing is veggies, which is basically peas, carrots, and some green leafy vegetables. It's very good. For our second breakfast, we are headed to Carajillo to eat one of our favorite Mexican breakfasts. If you have seen our previous videos, you guys know how much we love this dish, and we are excited to see how people from different parts of Mexico make this dish. Let's go.
The Chilaquiles in this cafe, Carajillo. So I'm having the Chilaquiles with the verde sauce, which is the green sauce, and it's vegetarian Chilaquiles. It's not vegan because it has the cheese and the sour cream. And with that I'm having horchata, with strawberry flavored horchata, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Let's try. Wow, I really like it. It's like, imagine if a strawberry milkshake became like a million times better. I don't like milkshakes, so this is like a very light strawberry milk drink, and it's very mildly flavored, not too sweet, and I love it. And the horchata is vegan. It's only made with milk that comes out of rice, which basically means soaking rice for a long time in water makes that watery milky consistency, and it has cinnamon, nutmeg and some strawberry, so it's vegan. So if you've watched our previous videos from Mexico, you would know that Chilaquiles is one of our favorite things to eat in Mexico. It's like one of the favorites of the locals as well, and a lot of people think they look like nachos, but trust me, it's nothing like nachos, and it's like a perfect way to eat chips for breakfast. Like a nice excuse to eat chips for breakfast. Okay, let me try these. Some cheese, some sour cream. Oh my god, the sauce. It's so good. It's so tangy and flavorful. Oh my god, this is the best chilaquiles I've eaten. And the cheese is local Chiapas cheese. And the cheese here is so like light and airy. It's not like any other cheese that I've ever seen. You don't feel heavy eating this cheese at all. It's like a little bit like feta cheese, but way different. For lunch, we are at the restaurant Belil. It's one of the nicest restaurants for local food in town, and it's also really known for its vegan and vegetarian dishes. It's not just a restaurant, it's also an NGO, and they help local communities, especially impoverished communities, to learn a craft or a trade like handicrafts and wood carving and painting, and they sell a lot of these handicrafts here in the restaurant. And it's really nice that they try to uplift these communities while also trying to preserve the traditional handicrafts which are slowly dying out. So that's also one of the reasons to visit here.
Hello friends.
Hi Ricardo.
¿Cómo están?
Muy bien.
¿Cómo va tu español?
Poquito.
¿Poquito mejor?
So the first dish is Sopa de pan, which means soup of bread. So they have this really nice artisanal bread that is soaked in the soup, and it's vegetarian. There's a lot of veggies, and the broth is made from tomatoes and vegetable stock. It's even got these like fried bananas, which is a very great addition. Okay, let's try. It's really good, and the bread is like soaking in all that soup. It's really, really good. This is a local specialty, and the bread here is made in-house, so I think the star of the soup is really the bread. Even though it's soaked in the soup, it's really, really good. As far as we know, and according to the chef, this is the only restaurant where you can get the sopa de pan, and I think it's a must try. And the next course is, they're called Chalupas de Chiapas, and a lot of the vegetables here are grown in this region. It's vegan if you ask them to not top it with cheese, but I asked for a little bit cheese because I like cheese. It's like eating a salad. It's really good.
Salad with a crunchy egg.
Yeah, salad with some crunch.
I'm having chili relleno, which is poblano chili. The poblano is like the capsicum of Mexico, and the poblano chili is stuffed with verdura. In this case, they have meat versions also, but you can ask for the vegetarian version. So this is vegetarian, and it comes with a saffron sauce. It is so good. I've had this before. We came here because we wanted to have it again. The saffron sauce does contain some cheese.
Butter.
No, the saffron sauce does contain some butter, so it's not completely vegan, but it is vegetarian. So let's dig in. Here's the vegetable filling. Oh, wow. This sauce is the best. And it's also a specialty of this state of Chiapas. So it's good vegetarian food, good local vegetarian food.
If you're feeling snacky in the afternoon, Chiapas is known for both its chocolate and coffee, and there's a lot of cafes to choose from in town. If you want to check out some local Chiapan drinks, you can watch our video here. There's a lot of eating. So we're going to go back to our place, take a little nap, and then I'm going to go to the yoga class, and after that we're going to have dinner. We are in Te Queiro Verde. Te Queiro Verde basically means I love green, and this is one of the best vegan and vegetarian foods that we've ever had. Today we are having a coconut curry with rice and a taco with soy meat. So pastor is a style of meat that they make on the spinning grill, but they make this with soy and it's actually really delicious. It has pineapple and you can add the spicy salsas. And of course this place has like one of the best kombuchas. This one is apple cinnamon and the other flavor is frutos rojos, which means red fruits. So they usually have 4 fruits like strawberry, raspberry, apple and pomegranate, I guess. And that one's also good, but I really like the apple one more. It's really good.
Is that Indian curry?
It tastes very similar to Indian curry. It has cumin and cinnamon and turmeric, and it's light and spicy, and there's a lot of veggies in it, so you can say it's healthy. And on the side they have crushed peanuts and coriander, and you can just sprinkle them as you go. I'll ask for some chilies because it's spicy.
There goes the taco. It's so nice, and I'm happy to get vegan tacos here. Otherwise it's all pork, which I don't eat. They have different kinds of meat. This is al pastor, but they have soya meat also, which basically they try to mimic all the kinds of meat they actually eat in tacos. You can order either one or a plate of them. I'm not that hungry today. We ate a lot today, so yeah, I'm having only one.
Okay, that's it for the first episode of Breakfast Lunch Dinner. Let us know how you liked it in the comments. Also, subscribe to this channel for more episodes of Breakfast Lunch Dinners from our favorite places around the world. And make sure you're following us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.